Hey guys, welcome to the Golden Griffin. This is War Griffin, and today I'll be showing you some HobbyZone products that I received a few days ago. This is the large HobbyZone paint station, and after a few days using it, I have to say that it's great. I like it. It's pretty good. It's quite large. We're talking about 55 centimeters wide and 35 centimeters deep, and I have to say I find I've got plenty of space working here with my models. That's pretty good. We also have plenty of slots of all different shapes and sizes for brushes and tools. We also have 2 cup holders. I find that the cups that I normally use don't actually fit in here, so if you're planning on putting some large cups or jars in here, it won't work. I found that these throwaway cups actually fit in perfectly, so that's pretty good. We've also got 2 rows for paints. You can fit in about 32 of the new Citadel range paints, and you can also fit in the old paints. There's also space here to fit in Tamiya paints and all sorts of brands. And according to the website, when you make the order, you choose whether you want the large size or if you want a smaller size, which is cut to fit in the smaller Vallejo paints. It also brings 2 of these wings, which are attachable to these slots, and this is quite useful if you want to put things on top. It's got a very nice white finish, very smooth. The only problem I find is that it chips quite easily. I've already done some battle damage on this, but nothing that a bit of white paint can't fix. But if you're quite tidy with your working area, you might find that that might annoy you quite a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order large cutting mats and actually cut it to the contour of this, so that will fit in quite nicely, and I've got a nice working area that won't damage the paint station. It's really sturdy. It actually doesn't bend or warp or anything, and it's light enough to easily carry it around wherever you want to paint. This is the HobbyZone large paint stand. I was actually thinking of getting the small paint stand, but when I started counting paints I realized I don't have enough space with a small one. So I decided to go for the big one, and it is quite big. You can fit in 81 paints in here, and the new Citadel range fits in perfectly. You can also fit in the old range, and the same as a paint station, you've got the size which is generic, so you can fit in quite a few different types of paints, quite a few different brands. You've got the same finish, same white finish as the paint station, so they actually match quite nicely. You've got a nice HobbyZone logo here, which adds a little bit of a nice touch, and I have to say that the quality on this is superb, same as the paint station. The cuts are very clean, very smooth. The finish here is very smooth. You've got 6 rows for the paints, and it is quite massive, and it looks great too. So yep, I like this quite a bit. I've got all my paints accessible and ready to go. I finally got myself 2 HobbyZone paint hangers. I realized that my paint stand was actually quite full, so I wanted a bit of extra space. And same as the other stuff, the quality is pretty good, and we've got space here to fit in our paints, all different sizes. This shelf actually has an inclination, which means that your paints won't fall out and they just slide in quite nicely. And as you can see, you've also got space to fit in other things like miniatures. Even on top you can put some stuff on. These just bolt onto the wall and they hang in quite nicely. So if you don't have much space, this is a good solution. Just hang these on the wall. In my case, I've just got it right on top of the large paint stand, so it looks as if it's just one large unit. And here are all the pieces together to form my new paint setup. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon.